Coulson is coming back! Hello everybody, I'm Robert Storms. Welcome back to the channel once again. If you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you for helping me get over the milestone of 10,000 subscribers. Tomorrow will be my 10,000 subscriber live Q&A where I'll be giving away a free digital copy of The Last Jedi. Also right now, I'm giving away 2 Black Panther pop figures. You can win those by going to Twitter and using hashtag BPPickMeStorms. Once again, that is hashtag BPPickMeStorms. And in tomorrow's video, I'll announce the winners. So due to some new news that I just learned from in the Hollywood Reporter, Captain Marvel has easily just landed on one of my most anticipated movies of 2019. Because that's right guys, Clark Gregg, Phil Coulson himself, will be making his return to the feature films. If you're unfamiliar who Phil Coulson is, one, that saddens me deeply, like hurts me right here. That might be my cholesterol. But Phil Coulson was a huge part of Phase 1 in the MCU. Him and Nick Fury were the ones that brought everybody together. Phil Coulson was one of the few characters that was in pretty much every one of the Phase 1 movies. And Phil Coulson really played a huge role in the first Avengers movie, bringing all those characters together. And when he died off, it saddened a lot of people, even though his character was brought back on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. A lot of people are up and down about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I personally love it, and I love the dynamic between him and Skye. Their relationship is what makes me want to keep watching that show. So to hear that Phil Coulson was going to be making his return in the upcoming Captain Marvel movie made me scream like a little fangirl. But that's not the only good news that came out of the Hollywood Reporter. It also reported the fact that Lee Pace, the actor who played Ronan the Accuser from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, will also be making a return in the upcoming Captain Marvel movie. And I know what you're thinking. How are all these dead guys showing up in this movie? Well, if you haven't been keeping up to date on the news, Captain Marvel is actually going to be taking place in the 90s. So it's going to be many years before the first Iron Man movie. So a lot of these characters who died can come back. We're going to get a younger Nick Fury. We're going to get Phil Coulson. Maybe he's an intern. Maybe he's a new agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And this is an excellent way to bring Ronan back into the film franchise and kind of give him more justice than what he was delivered in Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of people didn't like the Ronan character. They thought he was a cool design, but in the end, his character was just flat and worthless. And they could really build on that story in this movie, because this movie is basically going to follow loosely the Kree Skull War, which was published between 1970 and 1971 in the Avengers comics issue 89 through 97. So Captain Marvel is going to be loosely based on that storyline, much like X-Men Days of Future Past, where it was based on that storyline. It was very loosely based. It was based on that storyline, but it didn't stick to the source material exactly. So Captain Marvel is going to be a lot like Days of Future Past, where it's going to be based on that Kree Skull War, but it's not going to stick to the source material exactly. And to be honest, a lot of the MCU movies don't stick directly to the comic book source material. They take what works in the comics and they kind of expand on that for the live action films. So in light of all this new news, Captain Marvel very quickly became a movie that I was like, okay, I'll go see, to a movie like I can't fucking wait to go see this film now. It has so much stuff that I want to see. A younger Nick Fury, a younger Phil Coulson. They're bringing back Ronan. I love the Captain Marvel character herself. Plus, we might get cameos from Yondu. They are packing so much shit into this film. I feel like a little kid on Halloween that's about to shove a whole shitload of candy in my mouth and give myself diabetes. But simply put, Captain Marvel was a film that I had very low expectations, but with all this new news, I can't help but get excited. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you looking forward to Captain Marvel? Does this news change your mind just a little bit? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Hit that like button. Once again, if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.